Yo, hello people, it's Carl from RetroReverbRecords and today I'm bringing you another Retro Reverb Records interview. Today's show is supported by the Synthwave Redneck. You should go and check out his show on YouTube, Synthwave Weekly, links in the description below, and also check out a new guy who's on the scene who does reviews, and his name is Hyper Synth Blog. Thank you very much.
20 years have passed since the war they call the Great War ended. All nations played a part in this terrible bloodshed, in which millions of people died. Most state powers collapsed, and cities were almost completely destroyed. Politicians and the rich fled the war, and rioters were left killing each other and fighting over the scraps that remained. Years that followed the riots, the rich created their own haven, a city guarded by mercenaries. Only two classes exist, the rich and the powerful, trying to protect their wealth, and the oppressed, poor and starving, fighting for survival. The lower class live in a wasteland, an arid desert, and then every day brings pain and suffering. New struggle. In desperation, the secret resistance movement fought back and infiltrated the city through its sewer networks. This allowed them to make daily raids into the city on the food and medical transportation runs intended for the rich. The upper class soon caught wind of these raids and retaliated themselves, organising airstrikes on the camps of the resistance. The general consensus of the upper class is that the poor are like a virus that needs to be eradicated in order for the earth to flourish again. The instinct to survive is strong, and the resistance won't go down easily. The final war is about to commence, but which side will survive?
Yo, people! Welcome to another interview with Carl. Today we're joined by the man named Jussi, aka I will let him introduce himself. What's your artist name, Jussi?
Hi, my name is Deltawave 82.
Deltawave 82. Right, finally we get you on the show.
Yeah.
Taken a while. We had some problems with the camera and blah 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 and all kinds of connection issues. But now
technical issues. Yeah.
Technical issues, exactly. Right. So, okay. Listen, Jussi.
Yeah.
Tell me, just quickly, a little bit about your musical background. Where did you come from? I can see guitars and stuff in the background there.
Yeah. I've been playing in bands for 23 years now. And I've been in punk bands, funk bands, rock bands, metal bands, whatever. And this synthwave thing is kind of new for me.
And why did you get into synthwave?
Well, it just reflects the 80s so cool. It's just, I love everything in films and 80s, and so synthwave is just the core of the 80s. That's why I love it.
Yeah, well, you always seem to know, like in our group chat with the Retro Reverb Record group chat, you always seem to know quite a lot about. You'd be good in a pub quiz, 80s.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so what part of the world are you from?
I'm from Finland.
Okay, and what's the scene? What's the synthwave scene like in Finland?
Well, we have some artists, and I think there's this event, Helsinki Synth City, which was kept back in the days. I don't know about this COVID scene anymore, but the Synth City event was very popular, I guess.
Did you manage to get to any of the events or?
No. I was going to, but the COVID came and
yeah, of course.
That's it.
Well, we'll have to reach out to them and try and get you to when all this COVID's gone, try and get you onto one of their performances.
Yeah.
I've spoken to them before. Actually, they're nice guys, so I wish them all the best. Hopefully, they return after COVID. What was my next question? Okay, so in the past, I think you've done. Is it just one synthwave album or EP before?
Yeah, it was a full album, 16 tracks total.
What was it called?
Jungle Warfare.
Jungle Warfare, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe it in just a sentence?
Well, it was just my imaginary trip to 80s movies. That's it.
I like the opening. The opening track on that album was the one that caught my attention when you submitted. It does literally remind me of like a film, like with soldiers going through, maybe like in Vietnam or something, like crawling through the jungle, song, guns, everything, that kind of feeling. I was like, cool.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Yeah, thanks.
Excellent. Okay, and then look, last question about you as an artist. You've got some stuff coming up with us actually next week, I think.
Yeah.
The 5th. What's going on? What's it called? What's it about?
It's a 6-track EP called Dystopian Sunset, and it's about this. Well, it's my very first concept EP or concept music, and it takes place after a Great War. And the social classes are divided into poor and rich, and well, there's a lot going on, but it's a concept EP, I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know the idea because you managed to convince me to do the narration for the intro track.
Yeah, the Mr. Voiceover.
Which I've never done before in my life, so anyone watching, apologies, I try my best. Now,
it was good, it was excellent, man. Great work.
It sounds good, and the video that you put together for it looks really nice. And that's coming out on the trailer video's coming out on Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday or Monday. I don't know.
Tuesday. I said it yesterday. Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Okay.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. So Tuesday. Yes.
And then the full release is, for anyone interested, will be on Bandcamp and Spotify on Friday. So check it out. Okay. Links in the description below. Okay, thank you very much for that. So we know a little bit about you, Jussi. Now, these interviews are very short, they're very sharp, they're called 10 Minutes with Cole. And the second part of the interview is the quick fire round. Round. Okay.
Fire away.
All right, I've changed the questions for you a little bit. Some of them are the same, some of them are slightly different from the last time.
Okay.
But just the first thing that comes into your mind, that's the answer I want, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. First question. Do you prefer to drink wine, beer, cider, spirits, or soft drinks?
Beer.
Beer. Have you got a particular brand that is your favorite?
Nah, anything goes.
See, just as long as it's beer and cold and frothy and bubbly.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
This one's a bit harder. What's your favorite 80s film?
Ooh, that's a tricky question.
You can give me a top 3 if you like.
Well, I guess Beverly Hills Cop, Karate Kid, and Predator.
Which Beverly Hills Cop, which Predator, which Karate Kid?
The first ones, of course.
All of the first, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you're a married man. Yeah, okay. Quite recently married, I think, within the last year, is that correct?
Yeah, last year, yeah.
Okay, so you don't know anything about marriage. You're still a newbie.
Yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, what's the best thing about marriage?
You have that total understanding and faith to one another, and we work as a team. We are a great team. Me and my wife.
Is she supportive of your music?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. And what does your wife do quickly? What's her thing?
She was a nurse.
Yeah.
But now she's working on, I don't know the word for it, but kind of in the social field work. I don't know the English word for what she does.
I can't think of what the verb will be either, so don't worry. Okay, very quickly, be very careful here. Very careful.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing about marriage?
What's the
worst thing
about marriage?
Yeah.
Well, I'm newlywed, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, I'll give you a pass.
That hasn't happened yet.
I'll give you a pass. When I get you back on here in a couple of years' time, I'll ask you again. Right, okay.
Okay.
Next question. Who would win in a fight, a shark or a crocodile?
Shark.
Why did you say that?
Shark is bigger, badder, badass. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What song is the most played song on Spotify? And I can give you a clue if you want.
I don't know. I'm just guessing Blinding Lights. I don't know.
What did you say? Sorry, Blinding Lights?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I said.
Good guess. Yeah, it was a good guess. But the correct answer is Pop. Do you want to take a second guess? Pop. Very popular. It's a man.
Pop.
Yeah, Pop man. He's got ginger hair. He sung a song in the
Ed
Hobbit.
Sheeran?
Yes. Ed Sheeran, The Shape of You. Okay, I've got another 80s based question. Do you know what the Garbage Pail Kids were?
Yeah, it was a TV show. Yeah, I know. I don't know if they aired it here in Finland. Not sure. But I know how the characters look like, but I've never watched it.
Okay, yeah, they did. To be fair, they did have different names in different countries, but the American name was Garbage Pail Kids. Do you know what they produced that was very famous in the 80s that all kids used or played with?
Toys? I don't know.
No, okay, fair enough. Now they had these little sticker collections. You should Google it afterwards. It's like very iconic 80s stickers. They're super cool. And they're kind of disgusting.
Do you still have some?
I used to have loads, but stupidly when I was a kid, I stuck them all on my wardrobe because you could keep them because you had a piece of chewing gum with them and they had a back, but I peeled them off and stuck them on. But nowadays they're actually worth money. But I was a kid, so I didn't really think about that at the time. Okay, next question. What country has the most islands?
Islands. Finland.
No, Sweden. Right near to you, quite near to you anyway. But right. Okay. What's the best way to relax in your opinion?
I don't know. If you just read a book and just chill. I don't know. Maybe that's the best way to relax.
All right.
No. But if you watch a film, your brain goes hyperdrive and you're just focusing on what's happening and blah. But the book is just a relaxing experience in my mind, at least.
I love reading. Yeah, I totally agree. Couldn't disagree. One of my favorite pastimes. Okay. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. Right. Okay. Have you got a favorite band?
Not at the moment. I like such a big variety of different kind of music, so I don't have a favorite band. Do you have anyone in the synthwave scene that you sort of admire, or when you first arrived in the scene you were listening to their music and you thought they're pretty cool? Synthwave wise.
Yeah, synthwave.
Right.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay. Yeah, it's a difficult. I guess Sonic Glasses Kid was the first one, which really impressed me, and well, a local synthwave artist called Mega Hammer was cool.
I actually haven't heard
He's
of
from
him.
this. Yeah, he's from the same city as where I'm from
Really? I haven't heard of him. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check him out.
Yeah,
shout goes
Mega
out.
Hammer.
Yeah, shout goes out to Mega Hammer and also Aztec Records, who have got Sunglasses Kid on them. I think I also think he's an absolutely fantastic artist. And also, I've had the joy of a little bit of communication with him because he put a song on our charity album, and he was very pleasant and polite and helpful.
Nice.
Okay. Jussi, tell me about a fear that you have, something you're afraid of.
Wow, what a question.
Eden Future's afraid of being strangled.
Well, suffocation is, yeah. I could name that, suffocation. Being suffocated is something that I'm afraid of.
You know what I'm afraid of?
Huh?
Do you know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of dark water.
Tell me.
Dark water. I hate swimming in dark water where I can't see underneath me.
Well, yeah, it's kind of spooky. Yeah.
Okay, my next question is, tell me something you hate.
Well, I don't hate many things.
Could be a food.
Maybe, yeah, well, mosquitoes are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's a good one. I hate mosquitoes. No one likes mosquitoes. I always think to myself, what's the point of mosquitoes? What do they do? I actually Googled it. They don't really do anything. They're useless.
Yeah, they're bird food.
Okay. All right. Do you prefer a bath or a shower?
A shower.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Lasagna.
Oh, Italian. Have you got a favorite holiday destination or somewhere you want to go?
Well, if I can choose anything.
Anywhere. Yeah, the whole world's your oyster.
Anywhere. Well, I don't know. Japan is fascinating, but then again, I'd like to travel to Caribbean maybe one day.
Korea. Okay, interesting. All right.
Caribbean, no Korea.
Oh, the Caribbean. Oh, I've been there. Yeah. That's cool. It's cool. All right, last thing. Can you tell us one typical Finnish thing?
Finnish thing. Typical.
Something typically Finnish, something typically Finnish to do, attitude, culture, fashion, music, could be anything.
Well, we really enjoy the sauna. It's part of our culture. You know, every Finn loves to have a good sauna day.
And
I guess
the most Finnish people have saunas in their house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have one?
No. Not at the moment. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'd love to have a sauna in my house. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, that's the end of the quick fire round. Thank you very much for being such a good sport. And also, coming on, speaking in English. It's not always easy when it's not exactly your first language, but your English is very good. Would you like to give any shout outs to anybody before we say goodbye? Anyone you want to thank?
Shout out to my family and my lovely wife and all the guys on RetroReverbRecords.
Thank you very much.
Let's keep it
Okay,
going.
well, we'll look forward to your release next Friday. Good luck with it. And hopefully we'll hear much more from you in the future as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time.